What's up guys, it's James here, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how you can make your first $10,000 a month in real estate without owning any property, with absolutely zero money up front. You heard that right. Not owning any property, not renting any property, $0 out of pocket, $0 up front. This is one of my favorite ways for people to get started in Airbnb. It's how I got started with Airbnb and with real estate, and I absolutely love it. I've taught over 600 students exactly how to use this strategy. So I highly recommend that you stick around for this video if you're interested in learning how you can build a business to $10,000 a month with $0 up front. There are so few businesses that you can say that about, where you don't actually have to invest your own money into inventory, marketing, anything like that, and you can make $10,000 a month. And I've seen students do that in as little as 6 months to get the business to that point. So without further ado, let's dive right into it. And if you want to learn exactly the step-by-step process for building this business, and you want to get all the tools, strategies, tips, tricks, everything we've developed over almost 7 years now of Airbnb management, then I highly recommend you check out the free training that's linked in the description down below for how to earn a full-time income managing other people's properties on Airbnb, because that is a strategy we're going to be talking about today. And that free training that's linked in the description that talks about how to manage other people's properties and earn a full-time income doing it goes through absolutely everything. It goes through every single detail, leaves you with all the different tools and strategies you're going to need. So I highly recommend checking that out as well. And lastly, if you like this video, if you get value from it, please show it some love, give it a like. I'm not asking you to do it now, just wait, suss it out. If you like this video, hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe as well so that you stay up to date with the 2 new videos we post every single week. Now, all that being said, let's dive into it. How do you actually get started with zero money and get to $10,000 a month? Well, it all breaks down, like I alluded to earlier, to managing other people's properties on Airbnb. And so the way that we're going to do that and have it be a win-win for the property owner and ourselves, and be able to do it without any money invested up front, is we're going to manage the property for a percentage of the overall revenue. Now, that's a really great model for a number of reasons. Number one is that when you're earning money based on a percentage of the revenue, it means that your interests are mutually aligned with the property owner, because if the property does poorly, you're going to do poorly. If the property does well, you're going to do well. So a win for the property owner is a win for you, and vice versa. So that's why it's super attractive to property owners, and also, frankly, why it's really attractive to you, because you get to make more money the better that you perform. If you do a better job managing the property, you're going to make more money. You're actually rewarded for it. It's not like a traditional 9-to-5 or salary job where you can work as hard as you want and the only reward you're going to get is just not being fired. You don't actually make any more money. Whereas with Airbnb management, it's performance-based income. You actually earn more money based on how much better you perform. So that's really attractive to the right kind of people, the people that actually want to work harder, actually want to work smarter as well, and earn more money as a result. So that's a really big benefit. Now, the other big benefit is that, like I said, you can get started with $0 because you're not buying these properties, you're not renting these properties, you're not furnishing these properties. It costs you literally nothing to get started. So that's absolutely amazing. That's an incredible advantage we have. In fact, when we bring on a client, we are achieving 2 things. Number one, we're instantly profitable, because more often than not, we actually charge an onboarding fee to bring that property on board under our management. So we're cash flow positive right off the bat. Number 2, the other thing we achieve is that we have consistent monthly income. That's another big benefit of this business, is it's not eat what you kill. It's not feast or famine. It's not, some months where you really hustle hard and then you make a bunch of money, and then other months where you're just famine, right? You're not making any money because you're not out there hustling. All kinds of jobs are like that, whether it's, sales, whether it's real estate, you're buying and selling real estate, you're flipping houses. Those things take a lot of time and energy and a lot of money oftentimes to get into. And if you don't hustle, then you're not making any money. Whereas with Airbnb management, it's consistent monthly income. So you can set systems up and then sit back and relax and enjoy the fruits of your labor for years to come. You can have that money coming in every single month for months and even years into the future. So that's another really, really big benefit. And then basically what we're going to do is we're going to approach property owners and say, hey, look, I can put your property on short-term rental if it's not already, and help you earn more money by doing that, because you're going to make more money on short-term rental than you would on long-term rental. Now, the advantage is that you're going to earn more money money, and it's going to be just as hands-off as it is right now, because I'm going to take care of listing the property, pricing the property, communicating with guests, organizing cleaners, all that stuff. And then if the person already has their property on short-term rental, we can do something very similar and say, hey, look, I can actually help you to increase your nightly rates and your occupancy rate to perform better on Airbnb. I'm going to charge you a percentage management fee, but in exchange, you're actually going to earn more money than you're making now. And then after I deduct my management fee, you're probably going to make the exact same thing that you're making now, maybe even a bit more. And as a bonus, you're not gonna have to do any of the work. You don't have to organize the cleaners anymore. You don't have to communicate with guests. You don't have to worry about your pricing. You don't have to worry about anything. It's just hands off for you, set it and forget it. I take care of everything. So that's a really attractive proposition. You're giving property owners more time and more money. What does anyone want more of other than time and money? That's what we all want. It's just more time and more money. And you can literally give that to clients with this offer. That's why it's so powerful, so compelling, and why some of my students have been able to grow to $10,000 a month in income in just 6 months, because it's just so easy. It kind of flies off the shelves, so to speak. So that's the first step. Now, once you've got properties under management, you want to make it as hands-off for yourself as possible. You want your business to work for you instead of you working for your business. Now, that's really great, because in this business particularly, you can really outsource and automate almost all of the day-to-day activities relatively easily. There's a few key components that you have to do when managing properties. So you've got your pricing, which we've got systems for. We can automate that. We've got tools that we can use to automate that. We've got our guest communication, which can very easily be automated in a lot of ways. And then the stuff that can't be automated, we can outsource that for very, very minimal cost and still making fantastic profit margin. We're talking about bringing in $1,000, $600, $700, $800, $1,000 a month on a property and spending $10, $20 a month on having someone take care of all of our guest communication. So it's a total no-brainer. And the other thing is going to be organizing and scheduling cleaners. Thankfully, we have really great software for that so that we can automate that, outsource that completely. And the last piece is going to be maintenance, taking care of maintenance related issues. And obviously that's just going to be outsourced to a professional who can deal with the maintenance, and we can have our guest communication team take care of all the communication and coordination of that stuff. So obviously setting those systems up takes some time. Like I said, it's not, set it up and not something for nothing. That doesn't exist in the world. But once you set those systems up, once you get the structures in place and the tools set up, the really beautiful thing is that now you can earn money, like I said, for months and years to come into the future, and you can have a very, very passive business. You can have it running without your day-to-day inputs, and you can then focus on going and doing whatever you want to do, whether that's scale the business and increase your income even further, or that's go and just relax and hang out, have a good time. So you want to go and travel, you want to go and spend more time with your family. It's a really incredible business because look, you can get started with no money. You can earn passive income and earn that money recurringly as well. Feast or famine. You can do it in a way where it's completely ethical and a total win-win for you and your clients. You're actually doing a massive service for your clients. They're going to love you. And it gives you the freedom to spend time how you want to spend time. And ultimately, that's how I got started in my first successful business venture of my own. The first business that I started on my own that was successful. And it's catapulted me into having the freedom to be able to live my life the way that I want to. So again, this is an incredible opportunity to get started. This is exactly how I got started, and I'm so thankful that I did. So if you want to learn more about the step-by-step process and you want access to all of my tools and resources and strategies that I've developed over 7 years here of managing properties on Airbnb, then again, just check out that link in the description down below for a free training on how to earn a full-time income managing other people's properties on Airbnb. This honestly is, one of the greatest business models that I've ever come across for new people that want to get started running business and want to, really catapult their income and earn a nice consistent monthly income coming in, have that security and the freedom that offers. So if that interests you, if that's something you want to take on, then I highly recommend you check out that free training in the description down below. And again, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, show it some love. If you're new to the channel or you're not subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with the 2 new videos that we post every single week. And I will see you in the next video.